Welcome back to the Lemon Factor. I'm Chad, and today I'm here with our newest project car, the 2023 Toyota GR Supra. And I have to say, I'm still really excited that I was able to get this car. For a period of time, I didn't think that I would end up getting it. And the reason for that is so many dealers were asking for such a high market adjustment, an additional fee or charge above the MSRP. To be honest, I've never bought a car at MSRP, so even that didn't sit well with me. But I refused to pay any market adjustment, and with that, I think I was becoming very disappointed in what I was finding. In that, the local dealerships here in Denver all wanted a markup. I shouldn't say that. Most of them wanted a markup anywhere between $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 above MSRP. Some of them didn't even have an allocation or a date for an allocation, meaning, sure, they'd put me on a list and whatever car came in, that's the car I was gonna get. So in the end, I was considering other cars while also looking for the Supra. And I have to thank my son. He was able to find this car, this beautiful Stratosphere Blue 2023 Toyota GR Supra for MSRP. So he stuck with it. He really wanted me to get this car, and he was able to find the car at Toyota of Hackensack in New Jersey. Now granted, that's a good distance from where I live. I figured either having the car shipped or traveling to pick up the car and driving it back would definitely be cheaper than any of the markups that I've seen in my area. And my area quickly expanded beyond Colorado. So I was looking at California, I was looking at Arizona, Texas, and like the local dealerships, all asking for more. I sat down, figured things out, and we decided, hey, let's take a trip. Let's take a trip with my son, spend a couple days together, we'll fly out there, we'll pick up the car, we'll drive it back, and it was a lot of fun. It enabled me to spend some time with my son, but also to get to know the car a little bit better. So that was great. But for some of you, you're probably still thinking, hey, is it worth it? Should I purchase a car, purchase the Supra from a dealer out of state and either go pick it up and drive it back myself, or buy it and have it shipped? And I'm gonna tell you, I think you should. Here's why. One of the biggest reasons, honestly, is I did that because I did not want to further enable dealers to continue to mark up the car. And I get it. The market is what the market is. If there are buyers out there who are going to spend their money and pay the markup in a small way, I can't blame the dealers for asking for that price. But as a buyer, I think it's just wrong. I think they're just taking advantage of the market, and I couldn't justify that. So even if I broke even, I was willing to buy from a dealer who valued my business enough to sell it at the MSRP price. That aside, let's look at the financials specifically. So I flew with my son from Denver, Colorado to New Jersey. The lucky thing is Denver's a major airport. Newark, New Jersey is a major airport, so airfare wasn't all that expensive. Not all dealers will even sell you a vehicle if you're coming from out of state. Toyota of Hackensack will. If you're looking, if you're considering, please reach out to them specifically. Jeff Canlas was the sales rep, great guy. I'll leave the contact information below. But anyway, so once you get there, we got an Uber ride to the dealership. You have food, the hotel stay, which it took us, 3 nights. Gas, of course. The cost of me and my son, and I keep pointing that out because it's 2 plane tickets. For you, maybe it's 1. But I would, if I were you, I would consider making it a trip with someone else. A girlfriend, a boyfriend, family members. All in for me, 3/4 of the way across the country, Denver or flying from Denver to Newark, New Jersey and driving it back to Denver. With all expenses, it came to a little over $1,400. Now, before I made the decision to fly out, I did consider having the car transported, have it shipped. And I did get some quotes, and the quotes were $2,000 to $2,400. So pricing changes, it fluctuates based on the time, your flexibility in pickup and delivery, if you're having it shipped by itself or with a company that is carrying some other vehicles, if it's an open carrier or an enclosed carrier, all of those will play a role in that. For me though, it was clear having it shipped is going to be more expensive. It would also take away from the fact that I can get the car whenever I want, flexibility with my time schedule, that I was able to go and make it a trip with my son. Great time to spend some quality time. So at the end, it was definitely worthwhile. I enjoyed the drive with the car. I enjoyed the time with my son. It was cheaper than any market adjustment that I was finding locally. So I'm happy I made that decision. I think it was the right decision. I'm really happy with how the purchase transaction went with Toyota of Hackensack. If you're looking to buy a Toyota Supra and you don't want to pay that market adjustment for an automatic transmission, I do believe they're asking for a little bit of a market adjustment on the manual transmissions and for the A91, okay, understandable, but still very, very competitive, very fair. Then definitely give Toyota of Hackensack a call. Ask for Jeff Canlas. He will treat you well, and he'll make sure that you get a new Toyota Supra at the best price possible. If you're purchasing a Supra, leave a comment in the link below. If you just purchased a Supra, let me know what you paid for it. Let us all know what you paid for it. Did you pay a market adjustment? Were you able to find it somewhere else at MSRP? We're going to continue to do more videos on our newest project car, the Toyota Supra. We're going to include maintenance items. We're going to get to know the features of the car. We're going to do performance. Yes, we will get to performance. Upcoming, once I get a couple more miles and I do an oil change, we are going to get this car on the dyno. We're going to see how much horsepower, how much torque it produces. So just a reminder, we do have two project cars, not just this 2023 Toyota GR Supra, but we also have a 2019 Honda Accord 2.0 Touring. I say that because if you subscribe and you are notified of a video and there's a big picture of a Honda Accord or references a Honda Accord, that's not by mistake. We have two project cars and I try to split my time equally between both. And with that said, I think we're done for today. Thank you very much for joining, and until next time.